Yo, so Power Book 2, Ghost, Season 4, Episode 2. To Thine Own Self. Man, so it's still early on in the season. There was a lot that took place in this episode, man. Like, god damn, I filled the whole page with my little notes, man. But let's start off, we're gonna get to know Michael Ealy's character, Detective Carter. And we see that he's a badass DEA agent and stuff. He's somebody not to be fucked with. He takes his job very seriously. He's running things. And fucked up thing about this season is he's the one that's gonna have a hard on for Tariq St. Patrick. Pause, no Diddy. But yeah, he gonna want to bring this brother down. So he will be a formidable opponent. So we gonna have to see. He gonna get knocked off. But anyways, so Tariq and Brayden, they back on campus. Shit is weird for them because like their whole dynamic has changed. Even when you look at their clothes and stuff, like they drip is different. But Brayden, he still has a kind of better uh adaptation than Tariq, because he does get like a kind of decent job with his cousin or whatever. Like he's still like in some high white collar shit. But Tariq, like they got him bad. He on financial aid and all kind of shit, man. Like he fucked up. He fucked up, man. Like I feel bad for the brother. But then, like he said, man, I wish I could go back to be a regular college student and stuff. You there. Now, let's see how nice it's gonna be. He regrets that already. Kane, he walking through the streets, man. He breaking arms and shit. Like they got a little montage. Is Diane pregnant? Effie is excelling in school and stuff, so she gets into the program. So she's gonna be in the little classes with him and stuff. Monet, she getting her rehabilitation on. She trying to shake back from getting Swiss cheesed up and stuff. And speaking of Monet, she trying to find out who shot her. Uh, and meanwhile, Kane is still after Tariq. Like everybody is like, it wasn't Tariq. He didn't do it. He gotta be the one. He gotta be the one. He the one that he had the most motive, man. He the one that did it. He did it. So Kane is still coming after Tariq, man. Like always, he been hated him since the beginning. He been jealous of him, and that is not stopped. So he's Detective Carter isn't the only one that Tariq is gonna have to watch out for. Really, he got to watch out for everybody except for pretty much like Brayden, and everybody else is a foe. Uh, Tariq, Diane, and Effie, they in class together, and they using academics to throw shots at each other. Like they talking about power, and talk about like what is the biggest motivation for power? Is it from being at the bottom, or uh does winning breed more success and stuff like that? And basically they're just throwing shots at each other in a smart way. And high after class and shit, man. Effie gonna, are we okay, Tariq? I told Noma that, but I had to cover my ass. I didn't think that she was like a cold hard, stone cold killer like Noma. You ain't thought she was gonna try to kill Tariq? Like, come on. And are we good? Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck Effie and fuck Diane. Both of them motherfuckers ain't shit. So if I was Tariq, man, deuces. I would hope that we be able to see Lauren again, man. She was my favorite one, but she's off right now, man. Like she moved and stuff, so doubt we're gonna see her. But man, she was my favorite one out of the crew. But anyways, man, Detective Carter, he's stirring all kind of shit up, man. He goes to Davis, and he like, man, he offering Davis a deal to flip on all his clients and whatnot. Like, okay, I can give you your license back, but like I'm gonna get you killed by the people that you represent, like Monet and Tariq. He'll kill you. He'll kill you and stuff. But he's not like somebody that you actually like fear too much. But you should, because like he's become a regular little killer. Uh, in recent future, recent past, recent whatever. Uh, Effie, she tries to show initiative, and she says that she can get the Russians. She can get the Russians to Noma. Like that's a missing piece of her organization. She has lost that business and stuff. She ain't got that business. So Effie is like, I can do it. I can do it. We flash back. They got a young Monet and Lorenzo. They was busted and disgusted. They was looking bad. Like I was like, and you would have thought they didn't struggle that much. Like everybody start off with a little struggle or whatever, but they show the flashback and it's like baby Lorenzo or something. But that's as far as the flashback goes. Like she had a baby before. Like you would have thought that Zeke, whenever he was a baby, they would have been super struggling, and that's why she gave Zeke up, and then Lorenzo was kind of more on, and whenever she got with Lorenzo, it made her life better. But nah, she was struggling like a motherfucker with Lorenzo too. Like they was doing bad, and I'm gonna get into some more stuff with that situation as well, with the flashbacks and stuff. I'm gonna try to keep this in sequential order. Effie, Effie is gonna she gonna change swim times for the Russians and stuff. Like that's what she has to offer. I can hack and I can change these. Okay, let this make sense. So they have timed events and stuff. They have events that she's won or lost or whatever. They have all these records of this. So you mean to tell me you're gonna change? You're gonna change the things that people saw with their own eyes, the things that people timed, and you're gonna have a like an Olympic level speed or whatever. When she gonna get to school, they're gonna see that her ass can't swim. Like, oh, he got Usain Bolt speed, and then he get on the track and run a 1100 meter dash. Like, nigga, I thought you was fast. I thought you was gonna run a 9 something. That didn't make no sense. That didn't make no sense. Whoever wrote this doesn't have a mind for sports or whatever. Like that's like I'm gonna say that he averages 28 points a game when he really averaged 12. Like they can find shit out like that, like kind of simply. You would think they got scouts and everything. You would think that a scout would have watched the girl and seen that she can't swim. But anyways, Tariq, he hustle man. He hustle man. Like he got jobs all over the campus. Like he got all kind of jobs. Brayden, well, his last little job, they performing and stuff like that. Brayden is trying to spit game to homegirl. He ain't got all the money and stuff. He ain't got the pool like he used to, being a hustler and all that. So he don't pull, he don't pull homegirl. And Detective Carter, he finally confronts Tariq. And Tariq is very respectable and stuff. Hello, sir. How are you doing? And stuff. Man, you want to cut the shit, man. I know you. I know your daddy. Your daddy wasn't shit and this and that. La, 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 la. So, Detective Carter, he on some bullshit. And he pretty much shows Tariq, like, yeah, I'm going to be on your ass. I'm going to be on your ass. Pause. And so, Effie, she goes out of her way. She sets herself up with the Russians. Monet chooses to leave out of the crib, and she goes to confront Noma and stuff about these my streets and shit. The Russians come up on the scene. She stirs up a big commotion and passes out. Like Noma is such a fearful character and stuff. Everybody's scared of her, whatever. And Monet did that. Like, you would think that she wrote her death sentence for the character that Noma really is. But Noma lets her live. Like, that's shocking. And speaking of Monet, we get back to the flashbacks. She was the one who kind of like pushed, made the empire for her family, the Tejadas and stuff. Like, he took all the credit, But Monet is the one that went get the bricks and went get the extra supply and stuff and started them off on their trajectory. Like Lorenzo, he really wasn't that dude. Like Lorenzo, he really was a bitch ass nigga, man. He had a head full of hair back in the days though. That's the only thing he had going for him. Tasha, she got a boring ass life, man. Cause homeboy, he spoke about Tasha, say she was about to get kicked out of Witsack or whatever. So Rick goes check on his mother. She working in like this discount store and stuff, man. The people is on her ass. Like she done gained all kind of weight and shit, but she had a baby in real life or something. I'm just like being petty. Like, and he like, man, I know you might be getting, I hope you're not getting kicked out of Witsack and stuff. And she like, well, they didn't like whenever I left and whatever. But he like, I know you want the life and this and that, but please don't come back to the city and this and that. She like, you in trouble, baby? No, I'm good, I'm good. And he checks on her and all this. I don't think she's gonna listen. She probably gonna end up coming back to the city. But her boss comes and he talks all kind of shit to her and stuff. He pays for that. Tariq busts his ass outside of the store. I ain't mad at him. Like homeboy deserved that. Like he was on some bullshit. Like flexing his little power in that small town. Like Tariq, I ain't mad at you on that one. Noma tells Kane that he got to put the pieces back together. So he the one that got to bring the Russians back to the table because his mama fucked it up. Like if I show my face, they gonna kill me. You're a resourceful young lad. You can do it. So he gets Effie's help. Effie at first she don't want to do it, but then she feel a little guilty, so she goes to help Kane. We see that she got a Stanford folder in her crib, like thing she ready to leave, man. She ready to transfer. But in power fashion, she either gonna get killed or something gonna happen is gonna hold it over her head and she ain't gonna be able to go or whatever. Like it's gonna be something that's gonna hold her back from Stanford. Hopefully it's not death. Even though I don't like Effie the most in the world, she I at times, but she's very much a survivor. She's for herself. Uh, Drew a fuck up. Drew a fuck up, man. Like he plotting Monet death and stuff. Like, oh, you're not gonna apologize? And he was about to switch her pills and try to kill her and stuff. And Diane goes to talk about him. Goes to talk in, no, you don't want to do that. We're better than her and stuff. And Monet is kind of overhearing it, but basically, what Monet takes it from it is like, did I ruin my kids? But the conversation he was having, if she really paid attention, was these motherfuckers probably the ones that tried to kill my black ass. So man, like Drew is a fuck up because his ass is so emotional, man. He wet him fucking emotions, man. That's why and I don't know why Poppy wanted him to be the boss. Like he's has a cool head and stuff. Man, that was just some. I ain't gonna say what I was about to say, but anyways, so Reek, he went. He was on his way back, man. His whip breaks and stuff like that. Like that's not a big thing, but Tariq has always been known to have to walk everywhere, or he just teleports to the next location. So you finally see him driving, and it breaks on him. So it's some bullshit. Effie, she gets the Russians back, and the way that they do that is they agree to sell them military grade guns and stuff like that. The fucked up thing is the Russians like, we're only going to talk to the girl. And the fucked up thing is Effie was trying to leave, so she was trying to leave to go to Stanford. But now she has to be the only tie with the Russians and stuff, man. So is that gonna be the thing that affects her in her trying to leave? Tariq, he ready to get back in the game. He said, man, fuck that, man. I'm tired of being broke. Like he been broke for like a couple days. His pension is gone. Oh, not his pension, but his trust is gone. Like the drugs is going and stuff, man. Fuck that shit, man. We got to get back in the game. So I don't know how they're gonna end up doing that, but him and Brayden, they ready. And I said this in the beginning of the episode. Diane, she was looking at pregnancy tests and stuff, man. She ends up taking it. Diane is pregnant, and like she fuck with Tariq. Did she fuck with this skinny black dude? Did she mess with him? So I'm like, in my mind, is it the little Afro brother? Is it him with the fucked up name that really was from the suburbs, or was it Tariq? Tariq for messiness purposes, that would be the obvious thing for the writers. But like, I don't really want them to be tied in like that or whatever. That would be a fucked up storyline. But then Homeboy, like, yeah, I think it's probably gonna be Tariq. So damn, we gonna see how that's gonna go. That might be the only thing to save her life. Tariq might be about to kill her at some point, and I'm pregnant with your baby. I don't know. Anyways, so Kane, he bumping off at the gums at Noma and shit, man. He talking all kind of shit, and she threatens him and gets OB or whatever to restrain him, and look like she's about to fuck him up. But he ends up earning her respect because he like, you got some balls on you. You mind getting a drink with me? And Obi, you can go, you can go. He storms off. He mad because he really got a crush on Noma, but she don't want to fuck with him. Maybe they fuck with each other at some point, but like she didn't cut him off if they did. And so Kane might GTD get the draws, dog. So Reek, he gets his old whip back. So he steals the shit from 2-Bit. Like, but the thing is, I'm like, well, maybe that's how they gonna get the game. He gonna steal his whip back and then he gonna sell it, and then that's gonna be the startup money or something. Like, not sell it like at a dealership or anything or on a ad, but like chop shop type thing. Get a couple racks and be able to get some drugs and flip the shit or something. But seems like he gonna be driving it or something. But that's not. I don't think he gonna be doing that because that's not gonna be a smart play. If 2-Bit sees him driving around the city, like 2-Bit, he's evidently, obviously, he's going to come for his whip and gonna try to kill Tariq if he sees this. So we gonna see what happens with that situation. End of the episode, Tariq and Monet meets up, and at first they not trusting of each other. When I got my piece, right? I got my piece too. Get in the car. So they talk, and it's like, who did this? I didn't do it. I didn't shoot you. I didn't shoot you. And yo, and you got my mother caught up and whatnot because Tommy's mother. She's like, I don't know who the fuck these people are, but whoever did this, they ass is dead. It was Diane. Diane put on Monet wig and went and did all this shit right there. So, hey, it's heating up. It's about to be a bunch of drama, of course, like always. Long video. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be a great some most hated me. I'll let your boy.